Hello, it's Lou Collins and I've got another Craft World template for you. So this free downloadable template is for a double fan fold card. So this one is a beautiful card to make, really nice for occasions such as weddings and anniversaries, special birthdays, things like that. And it almost has a bit of an Art Deco feel to it too. So I've already gone ahead and I've applied my my template to my card base, which is this cardstock that's a craft coloured cardstock with a white polka dot detail on it. I've applied that with a repositionable spray adhesive, and then I've cut around the edge. This is your template as it prints out though. So once you get to this stage, we then need to do some scoring. Now, just to let you know, with this template, usually we say any solid lines are cut lines, but for some reason this template has got some solid lines that are score lines. The only areas you're going to want to actually cut are the outer edge, and then all the inside lines are going to be score lines. So just pretend they're all dotted lines. So I'm going to bring in my scoring board, and the first thing we're going to do is score down at around about 1.5 inches each of these areas. Now these lines here are going to be dependent on what size you actually print your template off at. So it may be that your printer settings means this comes in a little bit larger or a little bit smaller. So don't follow the 1.5 inch rule that I've just told you, but that's going to be roughly the size. And then I'm going to take to the last groove on my scoreboard and I'm going to do the diagonal lines as well. So just placing that at the top and bottom of the diagonal line and run through like 1 and then 2, and then we'll do the other 2 ends as well. Now when I turn that over, hopefully I can just see that I've got my score lines through there. I have a cross on either end plus the 4 score lines going through. So I can remove my template and I can save that to help me with my mats and layers later on. And now we're going to do some folding. So we're just going to gate fold this card. That means bringing the 2 edges in first of all and then folding those edges back. There we go. And we're going to get some flexibility in this. Now, what we need to do is each of these diagonals, again, fold, score, just strengthen with your bone folder if you're working through a strong cardstock. And then we will work out whether they are going mountain or valley. So this just adds some flexibility to those crease lines so you can easily decide which way they're going to go. Same for this one, back and forth. And then the same for this one too. I always do this with any score line if I'm not entirely sure which way it's going to be folding or if I want that flexibility. Now we're going to again bring these in as a gatefold, but as we do that we want to have these pieces, these fan pieces poking out. So it's entirely up to you. You can actually now use this template in a number of different ways. So I'd like to bring the center in and just have those center pieces folding out like so. You can do this, like I say, in a few different ways if you want to. Just experiment. Now we've got that flexibility of those lines. You can experiment with having these folds in different ways. This is the way I like to do it, bringing that center in and bringing those triangles out like so. It's a really, really pretty card. And then I'm just going to go ahead and decorate that.